Welcome to Berlin Film Festival 2025, which today is one of the world's most prestigious film festivals in the world. In these coming days, we will follow the competition movies and the unique screenings of the Berlin Special Gala. In addition to this, they will also award Tilda Swinton for Golden Bear for a Lifetime Achievement. Just to mention a few films, then of course we need to mention Bong Joon-ho's new movie Mike is 17, and this is his first film since his Oscar-winning movie Parasite. We will also see the movie A Complete Unknown, which is an exciting portrait of the music icon Bob Dylan. As well as the film Dreams, we will see Jessica Chastain in the lead role. We hope you will appreciate our feature and that you will get an exciting insight into the films here during the Berlin Film Festival. Let's dive into the movies. Welcome to the Berlinale 2025. We're so excited to be here, and it's a special evening tonight. It's the opening premiere of a German movie, Das Licht. And we're also celebrating Tilda Swinton, that is getting her honorary Golden Bear for a Lifetime Achievement. Enjoy the red carpet. Yesterday was the opening premiere of Berlinale 2025. And also, we found Tilda Swinton, who received her Golden Bear for a Lifetime Achievement. And today is the press conference, and we're looking forward to meet her and ask her some questions. Hello, Tilda. My name is Marcus. I work for Onepress TV in Sweden.
Hello, Marcus.
Hello. I want to talk about yesterday as well. It was a great evening, and you received your Golden Bear, and thank you for a great speech.
Thank you.
You've been to Berlin many times and been part of many movies here. So I want to ask you, how did you feel when you found out the first time that you were going to receive the Golden Bear for your Lifetime Achievement, considering also you got some history here to Berlin?
I was really, really touched. It really means a lot to me. I think it might be clear after last night what it means to me. This is the root of the rest of my life. This is the root of my filmmaking life. And it's because of this festival. Now, you know, if we're going to play a hypothetical game, you could imagine me maybe going to any other film festival first. It probably would have made a huge effect. But there is an internationalist core in this film festival. There's something so crucially internationalist about the spirit of this film festival. Maybe it has something to do with the first remit when it was set up in 1951, to be about communication, to be about understanding between people. I don't know, but it has at its heart this sort of incredibly open, it's like a fan, it just opens the world. And it has these incredible sections. I mean, it has, of course, the Wettbewerb, but it also has the Forum, which is extraordinary and an even wider palette than the Panorama, and it has, you know, the Kinder Festival. It feels to me as if it's part of its endeavor to just open eyes. And yeah, it really gave me, as I made clear last night, you know, my life's work. And so it means an enormous amount. It's like, you know, it's no secret that I wasn't very happy at school, but this was my school. So it's like your school giving you a very beautiful golden bear and saying, keep going. It's a lovely thing.
My question is, could you imagine that the movie was made about you, like biopic about Hilda? Who would be the director of this film, for example? Director. Yeah, or Pedro, or Jarmusch, or...
All of them together.
All of them?
A scene each. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
A scene each.
Each
Yeah.
one.
All of
But it will be a long film.
Long, why not? Very long.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome to Red Carpet and the premiere of the movie A Complete Unknown. It's directed by James Mangold, and we find stars like Edward Norton and
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
the crowd is screaming now, so I don't know who's coming. Maybe it's a picture of Timothy. So he's soon coming. When we talk about the cast, unfortunately, James Mangold and Edward Norton will not be present here tonight, but Timothy will. So let's have a look.
A good movie for me, I like when there's good characters and a good plot and a good script.
Today is the press conference of the movie A Complete Unknown. And Timothy, that is playing the main acting role, he's playing Bob Dylan. And we also find actors like Edward Norton, and it's directed by James Mangold. But today at the press conference, we will only find Timothy at the press conference. But we're happy to meet him, and we're going to ask him some questions. Enjoy.
This role, why you chose this role?
Well, firstly, it was the incomparable artist that is Bob Dylan and the enormous legacy he's left behind. And also that before I even had jumped into the project in its entirety, I felt he was leaving behind a roadmap for other artists, really, because I'm an actor and I'm not a musician, to follow, and I found that to be tremendously inspiring. After that, of course, it was James Mangold and the incredible script he wrote. And ultimately it was this 5.5-year process that gave to me more than I feel like, more than anything I ever worked on, it was the gift that kept on giving to this day. So there were a lot of factors that went into it, but principally it was the man, the myth, the legend, Bob Dylan, and wanting to be a part of his worldview.
What is your aesthetic when you choose the characters you play?
It's pretty boring. It's just trying to find a fantastic director to work with and going at it from there. I've been lucky where all those projects you mentioned, whether it's Greta Gerwig with Little Women or Denis Villeneuve and Dune or the Luca Guadagnino movies I've made, on the page, these characters are basically different. So I couldn't say it's a much more complicated process than that. I wish I could give you a more pretentious answer. But it's just not the truth. And if I could riff on that a little bit, I just think it's serious. I think it's important to keep that lack of self-seriousness. You want to bring people in the tent of acting. And for me, my movies or the film business, that's why I'm proud to be here. I was here with Call Me By Your Name in a movie called 1 and 2. And these movies are just getting bigger. And I'm proud of that. I don't shy away from that. And I think if I gave you a more pretentious answer to that, somebody could watch it on YouTube and be like, well, fuck this guy, you know, I have no clue what he's talking about. But I'm just trying to work with great directors. You know.
Welcome to the red carpet and the premiere of Mikey 17. After nearly 5 years since his last movie Parasite, the Oscar-winning director Bong Joon-ho is back with a sci-fi film called Mikey 17.
Mickey Bonds, fighting right to the end.
My great gift to mankind. Are you afraid to die? This time I wasn't scared.
Among the stars, we find Robert Pattinson. Enjoy the red carpet.
Tonight, one of my great friends, Bong Joon-ho, is here, and I'm here for him, and I'm just thrilled. I mean, what more fun could it be to be with one's friends?
전통이 있다고 생각해요. 우리의
So the Berlin Film Festival has incredible history and tradition. I think this festival has always featured films that have been brave enough to confront the reality that we live in, and the films that really portray our current times. And I think Mickey 17 is one of those films, so I think it's meaningful to show the film here.
I think it's very vital to watch movies because it reminds us that we're not alone.
I'm really excited. Even the cold went away. Oh man, it's a huge privilege. I've actually never been to Berlin Film Festival before. I have been to Berlin before and I love the city so much. So to be able to share this film with the people of Berlin is like overwhelming. It's lovely.
Welcome to the press conference of the movie Mikey 17. It's a sci-fi movie directed by Oscar-winner director Bong Joon-ho. And as a leading actor, we find Robert Pattinson.
I have a question for the cast. You have such a great cast, and I wanted to give them each the opportunity to talk about your experience working with director Bong on this film that has such great scale and drama and comedy, so many things.
The cast?
To the cast, yes.
Me? It was incredible. I mean, like Bong has been a director who has been on my kind of bucket list of directors to work with ever since I started acting, and he just seems like one of those directors who just you feel you'll probably never get an opportunity to work with them. It's like a kind of Mount Rushmore kind of director, yeah, when you hear he's doing something, I mean, I think all of us just basically said yes before we even know what it is. Everyone just wants the experience, and you know, it's like working. It's, you know, it's just working. Just wrap it up. It's just working with a master. I mean, it's a really wonderful experience.
I too said yes to this movie before seeing a script. I've never done that in my life, but when this guy calls you, you just say yes. Bong is a true original, a proper auteur, a visionary, an incredible leader, but an even better collaborator. It is fun. He's compassionate and generous and treats everybody with respect, and you feel so trusted, and that is a really good feeling. And I love you.
I have a question for Director Bong and for Tony Collette about the sauce. I would love I would love for you to talk about the sauce in the script and the sauce as a character in a way for you as a part of the character for you.
원작 소설 보신 분들 알겠지만 그 소스 얘기는
For those who have seen the original, they will know that it's
토니
for
캐릭터 자체가 사실
that the character Tony in itself
장작된 캐릭터인데
is a newly created character that has been added,
영화 속의 그 소스가
and the sauce in the film
이런 식으로
is
얘기가 되어지고 있는데
a very special part of the film.
그래서 이 어떻게 보면은
And the way I see it,
이 부부가 약간
the couple with Tony Collette and Mark are they're dictators, but they're kind of cute. They're kind of funny and charming. So this might be a difficult way to express this, but I feel that they truly love their sauces, and if it comes to their sauces, they are really honest people. They love sauces, and I think we should respect that preference.
I think that the focus on the sauce it's such an inane priority. And it just says so much about their privilege and their position, because they're such narcissists and so elitist. And I think everybody else on the ship probably got to bring a toothbrush, but I brought the whole house and focus on all the luxuries in life, and the sauce is at the top of the heap, right? Yeah.
Right.
Welcome to another great evening here at the Berlinale. Tonight is the premiere of the movie Dreams. And among the stars we find Jessica Chastain and Rupert Friend, and it's directed by Michel Franco. Enjoy the red carpet. Okay, welcome to Red Carpet here for the movie Dreams. We're going to do some interviews, and we have Rupert Friend behind us now. Rupert Friend, welcome to Berlinale.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, how does it feel to be here?
Wonderful. It's very exciting.
Yeah, and you're having a premiere here of the movie?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So tell us, what would you describe the movie for the audience that haven't seen it?
How would I describe it? Oh my God. Well, it's kind of a twisted love affair between a woman from a particular social background and a young man from a completely different social background, and an exploration of the power imbalance and dynamic between them, and an exploration of whether that can ever truly work.
And also, how did you come in contact with this project with Michel?
Michel asked for my number and called me. It was very kind of it sounds sort
straight on.
Yeah, very kind of abrupt, and he just said, I've always wanted to work with you, and I said, me too. And he said, I have a part for you, and I read it, and I thought, this is fascinating.
And also, you mentioned you're in a press conference, you've been working with Jessica, and you had a good collaboration.
Yes. Jessica and I worked together 20 years ago, 15 years ago, I'm not really sure, and had a wonderful time, and I've been looking for something to do with her ever since, so I was glad to get the chance to reunite.
Jessica's character starts to get more than extraordinary things between the maps and the monologues, and between an artistic.
Welcome to the press conference of the movie Dreams. It's directed by Michel Franco, and among the stars we find Jessica Chastain. Enjoy the press conference.
I read you said that this wonderful film Dreams is a political film for you. Could you just explain what is so political? What is your view on the film?
Well, it's undeniably political because it really does delve into the relationship between America, the United States of America, and Mexico. Michel's work, I think, the reason I respond to it is because he provokes and he delves into issues that a lot of filmmakers wouldn't want to explore. He doesn't say what's right and wrong, but what he does is he provokes thought and discussion. I think it's incredibly political also because of what's happening right now in the United States, but not just the United States, all over the world. and it was really interesting to play a character like Jennifer, who I couldn't filter her through the lens of my own moral beliefs or political views, because in doing so would have completely changed the character and changed the whole plot of the story. So it was important for me to follow what Michelle wanted to say in the film about, I mean, there's so much in the film, even the title Dreams, there's so many aspects to that, but this relationship between the United States and Mexico, and how in some sense they both need each other and have to learn to play fair, I guess.
How did this idea to show this relationship, I mean, on political level and on personal level, especially through the story of a ballet dancer and like a person who develops ballet, gives money to the schools, why ballet, so not opera, stage acting, something else?
I'll give a brief answer about why ballet, because of Isaac. When I talked with Jessica on that lunch break, it included no ballet. Then I went to see Isaac, who's the best dancer in the world, and he's Mexican, of course, and I'm very proud of him. Yeah, sí, a huevo. And I was fascinated because ballet and dance in Mexico was not popular at all, like was non-existent until Isaac became this massive star. And so I saw a show for 10,000 people where he was dancing. And right there I said, this is the guy, we met that night and I told him, I'm doing this film with Jessica Chastain. I can write dance into it because it'll make it a lot better. And I felt that something was missing. I called Jessica, I told her, and you said, but he's not an actor. I said, no, but he'll be fine, I'll throw any Mexican. Yeah, you said you trust me, and you do. That I enjoy the trust of all these people. That's how I work, and then I take full credit at the end.
The film festival is coming to an end, and thank you for watching our show. And stay tuned at Onepress TV for more film news.